Hi, I'm Luke Johns.
I'm Ish Monroe.
Perfect. He's Ish Monroe, and I'm Luke Johns. And obviously, I want to be Luke Johns because he's winning everything, top tens. He's crushing it out there right now, so I'm going to be Luke Johns. But I was on the Delta yesterday. Fishing's actually really good. I had a 20-pound bag with a 975. Ooh.
That's a good one.
But I finished second. First loser.
And behind Christian. It hurts a little bit more.
It does hurt a little bit more. Christian is fishing great right now. I talked to him. Folks, just kind of giving you a heads up. Cinco bite, chatterbait bite. There's a little bit of a crankbait bite, a little bit of a spinnerbait bite. Some flipping fish are out there. So it's pretty much wide open, sounds like to me, on the Delta. I caught all my fish on a chatterbait with the Missile Baits Spunk Shad. And that's a new chatterbait trailer that I've been using this year, and it's been phenomenal for me. I've been in Alabama fishing, and then I came back to fish halibut too. So I know the halibut bite's on for you folks that want to get out there. Wide open halibut bite. We're talking limits. We had 78 fish. What is that? Wait, no. We had 26 people. How many is that?
Should be
72. But we had 78 because we had crew had crew fish too. So
dang.
Halibut bites wide open with the stripers. Caught some on a swim bait. So folks, I was on the Cal Dawn, but you can go pretty much on any of the boats out there. But the Cal Dawn's my favorite. Captain James Smith, he knows his stuff.
Yeah, I've heard that halibut bite's been crazy. We've been getting reports for it. And I do know, of course, Rockfish just opened up too. I know a lot of those boats are going to stay in the bay doing the halibut stuff for the next, month-ish or a little less. And then the end of June, I think all those guys are going to finally start heading out, or into July.
I think it's past 300 feet right now?
It's past 300 feet right now. So you got to be fishing deep. But with that, I do know some of the boats have gone out, and I've heard reports that they're catching some really big fish out there. Some huge lings. And then the rock fishing bite is going good. I personally can't wait to go out there because it's like bass fishing, kind of on steroids when you get out there. Yeah. So I'll be going in June. So hopefully we have another fishing report before then. But I'll have a personal report by that time. So
awesome.
That'll be fun.
I know that's probably why everybody's coming in buying all the electric reels. In the shop right now. So Fisherman's Warehouse loaded on electric reels. Actually, this is one of the buyers for Daiwa, and Daiwa has them in Stockton, so we're getting them in here. So folks, I know you're thinking 300 feet plus is really, really deep, but those electric reels make it so much easier.
Yep. And then we just got a shipping notification for 15 Tanacom 800s,
Boom.
Which should be here either today or tomorrow. I don't know when this video is coming out, but next week going into June, we should be pretty stocked up on Tanacoms, depending on how fast everybody is on the internet. So
Fisherman'sWarehouse.com, or you can get into stores in Manteca, Fairfield, or Sacramento, and they'll definitely have them for you. So
they got them all.
What else we got going on Clear Lake? I heard rumors. Tell me.
Rumors? I haven't been to Clear Lake, so I've only heard rumors too. I haven't been to Clear Lake this year, believe it or not, and it's probably been the best fishing lake in the country.
That's what I heard too.
Which is pretty ridiculous. I do have a report. I'm going to steal my buddy's report, Hunter. He was up there over the weekend, and he smashed them for... it's not as good as it was when those guys were catching the 30-pound bag every day, being able to just fish anywhere. But the guys are catching them right now. He had about 22 pounds. He said, it's fun when you look in your live well and you realize you got to cull a 4-pounder or a 4.5-pounder. It's like it's a blessing and a curse. You're like, crap, what do I do? So a lot of really just quality fish. He said 3 to 4 pound fish are easy to come by, and he said the bank is just loaded with beds. You'll see 30, 40-pound bags swimming around everywhere. They're hard to catch, but there's a ton of fish out there.
It's Clear Lake.
Yeah. And once those fish get done spawning, they're gonna be hungry. You can throw frog up in those trees.
Frog,
we do have a Clear
bait.
Lake special report after this, though, so we'll save that for that. All the special baits.
Flipping. So. With the water being high, it's just I'm so excited. I did hear Tulloch bite is wide open right now. There's been 2 27-pound bags at the tournaments. Don Pedro's fishing great. My dad was at New Malone's day before yesterday and caught a lot of fish. Not a lot of big fish, but a lot of fish. So it sounds like pretty much California, with all this weather and all this water that we've gotten in the system now, fishing is just good. So the whole idea is getting out there. And but you got to get to Fisherman's Warehouse to get your tackle first. I mean, these guys can dial you in. When we're not giving fishing reports, you can either call up the stores or go in the stores. And once again, we have the most knowledgeable fishermen out there working for us and working with us, and they're going to get the information, whether it's fresh or salt. So
definitely, yeah. I've been at Folsom too. I know
How's
that one's
that?
It's a sleeper lake, but it's waking up this year, and it's been fishing phenomenal. I went out there last night actually, and smoked them in like 3 hours. I pulled up on the first tree, and just some random tree, never fished the tree before. Throw a Senko next to it, 3-pounder. Oh, that's cool. All right, throw back in there, 2.5-pounder, 2.5-pounder, 3-pounder. I mean, it was like
all in one tree, just loaded.
Yeah, just loaded. And I mean, it's like I go to any tree and I'll look at them with the live scope, and it's like you can just see them all swimming around down there. It's ridiculous. So
sounds fun.
I mean, if you don't know how to fish and you just go to Folsom right now, take a Senko or a Ned rig or whatever,
color?
anything. I mean, they'll literally eat anything right now. You just throw it next to a tree and there's fish there, and you're gonna catch them.
But if you had one color,
if I had one color, I gotta go with the light green pumpkin, small red flake. That is hands down my
light
favorite.
green pumpkin,
favorite
small
color.
red flake.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of a slower color, but yeah.
Slower color.
Or slower as far as, a lot of people don't throw it. It's
Okay.
it's a sleeper one. So,
Okay.
but it's been my favorite for the last 2
like
years. So, yeah. What's your favorite Senko color? While we're on
Watermelon red. I mean, I'm watermelon red, green pumpkin, black and blue. There you go. Boom. If I had 3 Cinco color choices, it's watermelon red for a more clear water aspect. Green pumpkin is right there with that, and then a black and blue dark. I'm kind of a dark, natural color guy when it comes to Cincos, but I mean, gosh, they make so many great colors. There's
the natural shad is another one.
natural
I
shad.
love that thing.
Yeah.
You go to Spotted Bass Lake, can't beat it.
There you go.
beat
So
that
you're
thing.
going to Shasta. You're going to Orville. You want to have the natural shad. Oh, I did fish Apex. You fished Apex.
I fished Apex.
We supposed to fish Apex. We forgot about that.
Yeah. Almost left that
Lake
one out.
Almanor.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Smallmouth and German browns.
I didn't catch any German browns, but I caught me some
smoking
smallmouth.
them.
Were you?
Oh yeah.
Jerkbait?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And a floating fly.
You caught someone on the floating fly.
Yeah.
Man, I was
yeah.
going to throw the floating fly, but I didn't. I was too busy working on the bedfish there. And so, folks, I mean, it's probably right now wide open at Lake Almanor for the smallmouth bass. So you've never caught a smallmouth bass and have a chance at, a 3, 4, 5, 6-pounder. That's the place to go probably right now. I'm pretty sure Trinity's going to be getting fired up here real soon. The guys don't like me talking about it, but we're here to give you guys the fishing report on the places that fishing's good, because we want you to get out there and go fishing.
Yeah. And if you're going to Almanor, I mean, there's like probably 3 baits that you need if you go there, maybe 4. I mean, you need a bed fishing setup. You need a rip bait.
Yep.
And probably getting into June, you'll probably start throwing a little top water.
A little top water mixed in there.
Bring yourself a spook, a popper, and you're going to catch something.
And for me, my next adventure is the tuna. They are still biting down in San Diego. The bite is really, really good. They're getting them anywhere from the 3/4 day boats all the way up to the long range boats. So, guys, get in there, get your SK jigs.
Max.
The Mad Maxes are, the guys who want to have the private boats for trolling. The bite is really good. And who doesn't like fresh bluefin? I love fresh bluefin.
And are they coming up here again?
We're hoping.
They should be, right?
There are rumors of albacore coming into the San Francisco Bay Area. So, folks, we will have gear for that as well at Fisherman's Warehouse. So, I mean, just keep your ear close to the wall, and if you're an albacore fisherman, be ready to go, because they're thinking that we're going to get them down here, because there's just a lot of that cold waters kind of swoop down, which is going to push those fish further down, and they're even talking about getting them down close to San Diego and stuff like that. I know a few boats ventured from San Diego up here just to fish for the albacore because the fishing was so good. So looking forward to that. So folks, right now, to me it seems like just everything I've got going, fish are biting everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Mean, I haven't heard a place that you couldn't go fishing, so you need to get out there and go fishing, get your gear, and go fishing. Take a kid fishing.
Yep.
Take me fishing. I'm in. I'm gonna get him. He's got his boat here, so we're probably gonna. Or I think he might have slept in his boat last night because he went from.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling sick after this.
Yeah,
so I think we gotta bounce. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta go home.
Yeah, gotta go home. Time to go.
Yeah.
So.
But
that's it on my end on the fishing report. How about you? You got anything else?
I think we covered all the bases. I mean, I covered Folsom. That's the home pond, and you know, everywhere else I've been in the last couple weeks, plus some that I had to steal some fishing reports for. So, you know, just go out there and go fishing. I mean, time on the water is everything. I know we got Memorial Day this weekend, which is always a pain for getting out there and fishing with all the pleasure boaters. But once that's over, it's smooth sailing for the rest of summer, and it's going to be some good fishing this year. I can feel it. So
I'm going to go one more step further, though, because, you know, folks, you've seen us here on social media. We want to know what you guys want to hear about. If there's techniques, if there's rigging, there's anything that you want to know, if you kind of want to know where our next adventure is, send us a comment and ask those questions. And we're going to put our great marketing manager, social media manager to work, and he's going to get those comments together and have a list for us. And, you know, on our next fishing report, we'll answer some of those for you guys. And so we can get up close and personal. You can ask any questions you want, but if you got a particular fishing question, place you want to go, question about something, we are here for you because we fish both fresh and saltwater, and we have a lot of contacts that's going to cover us from Northern California all the way to Southern California. And for me, I even got some back east if you're heading back east. So folks, send some comments, give us a like on social media, and follow us at Fisherman's Warehouse.
Yep. And come into the store and buy some stuff.
Come to the store and buy some stuff.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we will see you guys on the next episode. Hopefully we got one coming out in the next couple of weeks again.
Heck yeah.
And good luck to you on all the future ventures. So, you know, it's going to be a fun
Good luck
summer.
to you too. Yeah.
Thank you.